and thanks for coming back for another anime figure opening video today. Today we're going for a very thematic Rem figure, as this has kind of been her whole theme throughout the new series. Kind of interesting. But we're looking at the Rem Nightwear figure that released a couple of months ago in Japan. So let's not waste time, let's kick things off by taking a look at the box. So we have our Sega logo in the top left corner, as well as our ReZero logo, so it's kind of interesting. I haven't seen Sega on one of these for a while. We also have our Jaya Prize logo in the top right hand corner, and then we just have Rem taking up the whole front, and what a adorable pose going on there. We have this nice kind of moon shape in the background, even though it's connected up here too, which is pretty cool. Some clouds and some stars, everything thematic of sleeping. Wonder where they got that idea from. Who are we looking at today? Yeah, anyway, watch the series, it's good. Down here we have the super premium figure, Rem Nightwear, and then we have our super premium logo in the bottom left corner, so that's pretty cool. On the side, we just have Rem standing very tall-like, kind of walking in the clouds, which is pretty cool too. Same with our super premium logo at the top there. On the other side, it's the exact same, but the opposite, probably with a few different cloud variations. And then on the back, we have all of our safety information. Again, down here, there's a QR code, so you can scan that. And also there is our Kadokawa sticker here, so that we can see that it's official, with some instructions on how to put the pillow into her hand. So that's probably going to take a bit of faffing about with. But on the bottom, we just have Rem Nightwear. And again, this is a really cool kind of image. I like that a lot. And on the top, it's the exact same, just a little bit closer. So yeah. Let's not dilly-dally, let's get her open. That might fall over, please don't fall over. Okay, in with our knife again. So, yeah, while it's a little while back, she cost a little bit more than I hoped, about 2,500 yen. But we did get her at the end of the day, so that is always nice. All right, moment of truth, here we go. Oh, it's plastic, okay. I was genuinely expecting cardboard, because it's super thin, look at that. All right, let's have a look. Moment of truth. Doesn't want to come out. Hello. There we go. Oh. Oh wow, look at that. That's a really cool packaged figure. And that stand looks huge. Oh my god. Okay, give me a moment, because I need to deal with this and get this open. So, one sec. Okay, stand. And here is our stand. And as you can see, this stand is huge. I mean, it is really big. There are 3 circles here, probably 1 for the pillow and 2 for her feet. So we're going to find that out in a little bit. And also down here it says Rem Nightwear, so that's pretty cool too. With some kind of stars going off in the background and a moon pattern in the background too. We do also have this kind of slanted edge here, so it's not just a solid kind of 90-degree angle. So it's pretty cool. And then down here, once again, we have the same kind of information of safety. Nope, not safety. We have the information for the company, Kadokawa ReZero, made in China. You can tell I'm pretty tired doing this late at night. But anyway, that is our stand. Put you down over here. And here is the figure herself. And although this looks very pretty, I already have a bit of a problem that's kind of bugging me. That's a hint. I will show you what it is in a bit when we have a bit of a pan shot, like kind of up there. But for now, let's take a look at her face. So as we can see, we have beautiful blue eyes here, very nicely designed. There's a much thicker kind of black rim to the top of the eye there, so that's pretty cool. Her nose does stick out a little bit, and her mouth is slightly agape there, looking a bit sad. Yeah, it doesn't look 100% like Rem, honestly. Maybe people are starting to forget what she looks like. No, we'll never forget, don't you worry. But you can see that her fringe has been split into the middle with a little bit of a kind of clearer plastic at the bottom and split off into 2 sides. We have again one of her trademark ribbons over there holding her hair over, so that's there too. There is no headband, and we can see that the head has been connected like this as so it would have been nice if they had something there, but at the same time the plain look is pretty cool too. And then we have a few strands kind of sticking off in a few places, very malleable, and you can move it about quite a bit, which is good and bad. But the rest of the hair is just very plain, very plasticky, and there's a lot of dirty marks on it, so that's kind of a shame too. I would have expected a little bit better from that, but there you go. Well, you can even see there's a bit of a dirty mark there too. Wow, this is not good at all. My voice went really high there too, so maybe I need to really deepen my voice for the rest of this. Okay, moving on. No, I'm joking. Okay, moving on. So as we can see, Rem is wearing this one-piece nightgown, and this has a nice kind of pattern to it. First off, it is a little bit see-through, so you can kind of see some of the legs in here, like parts of her body as well, so yeah, they have thought about this. It's also very nicely textured with a nice kind of blue and a kind of lighter, clearer plastic, which is pretty cool. That goes all the way around, and there are a few folds throughout the figure, like you see a bit on her sleeves over here, on her back, even down here at the bottom there's a few like kind of folds too. There is also a clearer little ruffle going around the top of the figure here, so that's pretty nice, along with a little pink ribbon there. There are also a few straps there, so she's clearly wearing a bra of some sort to bed too, so that's also nicely detailed. And we can also see she has one arm bent up, so she's holding it up again. There's some nice creasing going on there where her arm would have bent, with one of her hands kind of out like if she's yawning or kind of pulling her hair or she's sleepy. I mean, that is the motif, so that does make sense. Her nails are also nicely detailed on the finger, so that's a good addition. And that is exactly the same over here on this hand, minus the fingers being split, so it's all one solid piece with a few kind of little dents. And this is the hand that is going to hold the cushion, so we'll come to that in a moment. Moving down the dress a little bit, or sorry, we should say nightgown. Down here we have, again, a nice kind of clearer plastic ruffle, a little bit more see-through, and that goes all the way around, and that's just a nice pattern all the way around the figure itself, so that's not so bad. I do like that. And then finally moving down to her feet. Her feet are very shiny. It's a very shiny plastic, and this time it's not my fingers because I'm wearing gloves. Woo! And her toes are a little bit detailed there, so you can see that they have thought a little bit about that. And with our 2 points here, which will go into the stand eventually. Okay, so that is the Rem figure herself, and I will give you a pan shot in a second because I really want to show you something that kind of really grossed me out. But we're going to put you down for one moment because I want to take a quick look at this cushion that it came with. Now the cushion is at a very odd angle, and I believe that's because this point here goes into the stand and it's supposed to be dragged, so I guess our Rem is going to be walking dragging it along. There's some nice kind of shading going on with a kind of darker pattern where there would be shadow at different points. There's a few folds here. There's a few ruffles going around the edge too, at the top and also at the bottom, so yeah, it's kind of interesting. But yeah, there's not too much to talk about here. I'm sure once it all comes together, it will look lovely. So let's put you down over here. But everyone, we are going to give you a pants shot. So if you do not want to stay here for the pants, please do skip to the time at the bottom. You will miss it and that will be a good thing. But here we go. Okay, so when I had a look up here, I was kind of shocked. You can see there's white pants over there. I mean, there's not really too much going on. Maybe the lighting's kind of tough, so maybe if I grab this maneuverable light, we can take a better look. Oh wow, that actually kind of works. But maybe you can all see that black dot up there. That is a dead squished bug. I have no idea how that got up there, and it's really gross. I mean, I'm kind of annoyed. Now, I understand in the manufacturing process, it might have kind of broken, it might have kind of got in there and got squished up, which is disgusting. But yeah, that's what was bugging me earlier. So I'm never going to touch it, I'm just going to leave it there because I can't even get my finger in that far. So yeah, it's a shame. But anyway, but welcome back everyone. Hopefully you missed that because yeah, it was kind of, not great. And we didn't really get a very good shot of her pants anyway. But hey, let me get this figure in her stand. 1 second. And here is our Rem in her stand. And unfortunately at this angle, it doesn't really stand in very well on its own, which is why I'm holding down the foot with my thumb. And also another kind of shame, this cushion or this pillow doesn't really fit into her hand too well. There's a bit of a gap there. But yeah, overall this isn't a bad figure. It could have been better, but Rem is always good, so I am not complaining. But let me give you all a few pretty shots of this figure. So, let's take a look. Okay, let's find you a new home. So we're going to come down here to the Precious figure shelf. We have a few over there and a few EXQs. Ah, more the bikini shelf. Just because it's the only place where there is some kind of space. And she has literally just taken all of it there. But yeah, this isn't a bad figure. I mean, it could have been better. I'm kind of disappointed with the bug. The plastic is a little bit plain. Kind of feels kind of cheapish. But hey, Rem is always good. And for example, I mean, we're actually comparing this next to other Rem figures here. Like there's texture there on the clothing. There's a nice load of hair, well, nice design on the hair, even with like top bangs there. There's a lot more going on there. So it's kind of a shame that there's not really much here. But hey, if you enjoyed today's video, please do give us a like. Please do subscribe for many, many more anime figure openings coming very, very soon. Okay, bye!